Russian guy.
I know, right? All right. Say hello, everyone.
Hello,
Howdy.
everybody.
So, we are ready for tonight's game. We left off in the middle of a pitched battle last week. Here to give us the recap and explain what the hell was going on is our very own Brynjar / Lockwood.
Hello, hello. All right, so last week on the Annals of Levis, the Heretic King.
Annals. Why do so many people say annals?
I think it's just me.
I think
Oh,
it
I
is,
said it
yeah.
too.
Say it
Oh,
with
you
me.
do? Okay.
Annals. Like
Annals.
channel without the CH and with an S on the end.
Yeah.
Annals. Okay.
Annals.
Please continue.
Annals.
Well, I just
of
thought of a good name
Levis.
for my master copy of the notes. The Annals of Levis.
I'm gonna start slapping some people.
Unless they
Throw an
start
H in
pronouncing
there.
channel as Chanel.
Yeah, I thought it was supposed to be like fancy.
Without Googling,
Oh.
who can even tell me what annals means?
Basically, chronicles, essentially a collected works of tomes, a history, if you will.
Yes. Very
Yeah.
good, Mike. Mike, you get advantage tonight on an attack roll or a saving throw or a skill check of your choice.
Damn, I knew I
Yay!
should have paid
Annul-
attention in English class.
It feels fancier to say annals. That's why it feels fancy because annals
That's
you never
what I
heard.
said.
Yeah, but it's
Anyways,
annals.
We
It's annals.
digress. We digress. We're getting off topic.
We are.
So last week, with the shopping done, Pyre decided to pay another visit to the local Myriad church. There she made another sizable donation, which struck... It hurt, Brynjar. It hurt to see so much potential upgrades go gone. Party. But anyways, there she made another sizable donation. The unnamed priest, who has been dubbed Brother Isaac, expressed gratitude and detailed some of the ways they used the money to help the community. Pyre also prayed for guidance after her inaction during Morgan and Johann's fight. Amara let her know they were still okay, and Pyre received a vision, warning her of a dire threat, a massive otherworldly monster that would invade Zambar and attack the party. Pyre relayed this warning to the party, and just as such, 4 mysterious robed figures were causing a disturbance in the market. The party moved to confront them, but as Taj approached, the figures collapsed into a pile of worms. The foretold monster, a spawn of it's weird. I was saying it just fine earlier, but now that I need to...
Nyarlathotep. Hang on.
Nyar.
Nyarlathotep.
Nyar. Like a pirate.
Right?
Thotep. There you go.
I was saying it just fine earlier, but now when I'm on the spot, I can't. Anywho, the spawn appeared and began its assault. It quickly threatened to overwhelm the party, but the professor's luck helped protect them. And the battle rages on.
I put that last line in there specifically because
He
Marbaka requested it when he used that his luck point.
That's right.
The battle rages on. Sounds like the tagline after the intro credits and opening sequence of like a late '90s, early 2000s sci-fi and or fantasy show.
That was definitely like part of the recap for Dragon Ball Z.
I'm sure I pulled it from somewhere.
His butt. All right, so let me find our Zambar map. Zambar, City of Night, City of Splendor. I guess I don't know what the city of.
City of getting attacked by monsters every other week.
Because we reside in the city.
Well, y'all spend so much time here. It's like if I'm gonna level you up, I gotta hit you somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
fair.
Now this web
is wall of fire with an inverted wall of fire, so it's only damaging stuff that's inside the wall of fire.
representing some bullshit that Taj did.
Yes.
All
As
right.
the one lady, I forget her name from Doctor Who. Spoilers.
River Song.
Ah,
Do you even sci-fi, bro?
not. I mean, I watched some of the Doctor.
Lockwood, you've had a good run
You know,
in D&D. I don't know. I think maybe we're done professionally.
we'll see.
Like
Here
Christian
comes
Bell.
the
Like Christian Bell said, we're done professionally. All right. So you are fighting this spawn of Narlathotep. It's not.
Lovely looking.
You wouldn't know to call it that. It's just that's what it is.
Jesus Christ, how horrifying.
But it is a massive creature. If you look, it is 1 square bigger than Gargantuan. Everything that you guys fight that's like 1 square bigger than Gargantuan, that's my way of telling you, oh hey, you know, hold on to your
Don't
butts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I feel like that's nature. Nature is also saying that.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
All right. So it is our friend spawn of Narlathotep. We'll just call him Little Tep.
Gnarly.
We'll just call him Little Tep.
We call him gnarly.
We can call him
or,
Little Tep.
Okay,
Real-
that's fine.
That's what we can
He
call
Real-
him.
just misunderstood. He just must have had it.
Real quick. Sorry to cut you off, but I just want to make sure to say the wall of fire, the damage kicks in at the end of whoever's taking the damage's turn. So if he ends his turn in the wall of fire, he's going to take the fire damage. Just wanted to make sure that stayed out loud because I was a little slow on the draw for the wall of fire last session, so I want to make sure you know.
I will
So if
point
he's
out.
going to move,
I will point
Uh-huh.
out to you, as the caster of said wall of fire, it doesn't look like it's affecting him all that much.
only a little bit, like
O-
resistance,
only a
like
little
how
bit.
only a little bit. Oh,
Only
that's
a
good.
little.
That's good. That's really good. I'm really happy to hear that. I'm really. Hold on.
Are you
Hold on.
pushing
Really happy to
pins?
hear
Are you
that.
pushing pins into your own voodoo doll?
No, I'm just clicking elemental adept fire where it says I ignore resistance to fire.
Oh, okay. Well, there.
Yes.
Shit,
So
there you
want
go.
to make sure that's in there.
All right. So it is our friend's turn. Can we call them our friends? I think so.
Yeah, we
Strangers
know 'em
or-
long
Or
enough.
just friends that
Gotcha.
you haven't met yet. Since there's still so many opponents, well, I don't know. You've got Victor Cervantes back there, and he's down, and he's within melee range of 30
I
feet.
think-
Huh?
No, nothing. Sorry.
No, you're right. Psychic Wave would be better, just because Professor Will Diggles is so far back. So, the spawn of Narlathotep will begin to shake and shiver one more time as psychic energy exudes forth from its main head tentacle, for lack of a better term. So it's going to make one attack roll at all of you. $21, I think, is going to hit all of you except Taj.
I
Now, normally,
believe-
this is where I would try to use cutting words to reduce that further, make it miss everybody. But I already used my reaction last week, so
And
So-
it's in the range is what 30 feet in or is it just
Range is
oh no,
yes.
this thing is 120.
Oh, okay. And what
Fine.
type of damage is this thing?
This is going to be psychic damage.
Oh, so there's no save or roll we have on this thing at all.
No, it
So
just does damage.
Okay.
Why does my wife not have hold a shield in her free hand?
Much
good to-
much like if you remember when you fought Cthulhu at the end of last campaign, when he wanted to do damage to you, he just did damage to you.
Oh, right. Okay.
There wasn't any
okay.
saving throws. He just put out damage, and you guys got to writhe, on the ground in anguish.
Just
Until you
yeah,
got 7
okay.
points.
all right.
All right,
Yeah.
so
21. Yeah. Mhm.
that's going to be 28 psychic damage.
Oh my gosh.
alrighty. Victor
Uh,
is down.
Well,
Do-do-do.
yikes.
Who wants to do Professor Will Diggles? Whoa, that sounded
He-
like a loaded question. Who would like to play Professor Will Diggles tonight?
I can do
I'm
it.
controlling Pyre. I would offer because I loved wizards, but
Okay, Rick
No, I
has
can do it.
offered to do it. Also, Taj, give me
Yes.
a DC 14 Constitution saving throw. Okay. Also, who's
Oh,
who's
that's
controlling
for me.
who's controlling Bumblebum?
That would also
Uh,
fall to me, I guess.
Yeah,
Oh,
'cause
hang on.
that's-
Yeah, hang on. Let me give you control of Will Diggles here.
Yep.
Use Will
Although,
Diggles responsibly.
I won't.
Fair. All right. Where are the player characters? Marbacus character. All right, you should be able to see Professor Will Diggles, and let
All
me
right, let me check our wizard's AC to see if that hits him. Yes.
Let me also give you control of his elemental spirit.
Ouch. That. All right. Well, how much health before you throw that trouble does the elemental spirit have? Because it might just be gone. Save you the trouble.
It did 28 points of damage. So it currently has 37. So if
I
you,
don't have control over it.
Oh, you don't?
No.
I gave you control over the sheet. I thought it would give you control over the token. Hang on. All right,
Let's
you
see,
can
the sheet pulled up, but not the token.
you can do it now.
There we go. All right. Actually, before I bother with that, let me make a saving throw for the professor because he's got to make a constitution or concentration check.
All right,
16,
it was
which
DC
does
14.
make it.
He does pass.
All right. So now let's take away some health.
Linus
Bumblebum on
is-
his last legs, but he's
Linus
still
is
good.
currently up on the computer desk licking Bumblebum. If you can see Bumblebum's location, that's where he's like trying to eat Bumblebum off my monitor, not realizing
Okay.
that he can't actually get to the creature. Now he has lost interest and he's turned around to look at OBS. All right. Or no, not OBS, Streamlabs.
Thank
All
you
right.
for the live update.
You're welcome. All right. So let me see. Does he want to move or anything?
If he walks, that's fine, because that means Bryn gets to whack.
I've got another plan in mind for him. This will end his turn. Victor Cervantes, can we get a death saving throw, please, sir?
Yeah, let's go for it. Well, it's one good one.
All right, that is one successful death saving throw. Next up is Nair. Oh, hang on. Dexterity 18.
Yes, at the end of turn, at the end of Nalathotep's turn, he's in the wall of fire. DC 18 dex save, 31 fire damage, ignores resistance.
Oh, he fails it by one. 31
Little
points
bit
of damage.
Yes, 31 points.
Do I wanna? Yeah.
Do it. Go for it. Come on, live a little.
Well, Cervantes is down, so
No.
Working on it.
He will. He'll go ahead and just take that damage. Look out, Bubba.
Aw.
Oh, remember, just so we remember from last week, if I remember correctly, Kelsey did cast a Beacon of Hope, which does give you advantage
On the death save.
on
Yes.
Dave's saving throws.
You are correct.
But I was the one that had to make the dexterity saving throw.
Oh well.
It doesn't affect me.
No,
so
I'm
you mean for
talking
Victor.
about.
The health rolls.
Yeah.
Or the death
Yeah.
saving throws.
Yeah.
Oh,
For-
death
Oh,
yeah,
saving
sure, I
throws.
might-
Never mind.
I might get a nat 20. Yeah.
I thought you said dexterity. Yeah, go ahead and
Well,
roll
it's
again.
wisdom saves and death saves. All right.
Oh,
same
another
thing.
17. Consistent.
Okay. All right. Okay.
All right, so that will end Victor Cervantes' turn. At the end of Victor Cervantes' turn, our friend Little Tep is going to Misty Step as a creature ability, not as a spell.
No counter
Oh
spells.
no. Oh yeah.
And I'm guessing
Oh, he's
that
going
does
after
not
the
provoke
caster.
any type of attack or anything like that.
No,
It's a teleport.
only
No.
if they move like with their own regular movement. If they try to fly away from you, unless they have the flyby trait, then yeah. If they try to run from you, move away from you, then yeah. If somebody moves them, or if they teleport, i.e., like Misty Step. Misty Step, you're not moving. You're literally one place, then suddenly you're in another place. Those don't trigger attacks of opportunity. All right, so that will end his turn. And Professor Wildiggles, I think, probably drops
He'll say like, "Good heavens," or
Drops
something
it.
similar.
probably drops a gherkin in his trousers. All right. Let's see. Next up, then, that will end Victor Cervantes' turn. Next up is Nair.
Okay. So Nair, he's gonna do something that he, probably was probably didn't figure he didn't really want to have to do. He's gonna start drinking. But in this case, he's gonna use the potion of greater healing. So which I think because of the Kelsey's Beacon of Hope, you get automatic max healing from that. So
I believe so from Beacon of Hope, yeah.
Okay, so that means it would be getting what? So if that's going to be
So
This is gonna
that's
be
44 plus 4. So 4 times 4 is 16 plus 4 would be
20.
20.
very good.
oh, okay, 20 points there. Okay, okay, so that's not well. Okay, I can kind of live with that. So he's going to go since Scene has now based on where he is. Now you're going to have seen where it's ported off to, correct? Or
Well,
is
this
it
guy's tall
big
enough; you
to
could
see?
probably still see him.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
this
he's
is
gonna
a
go-
gargantuan creature. From where you are, you can easily see him over the tops of these.
Not a
tents
problem
and
then.
what-
Okay, so I got to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, because I have 65 feet of movement. And let's see. Well, actually, would I be where I am positioned?
No,
Am
you do not have
I-
advantage.
Oh, that's fine. Okay. All right.
For advantage, Will Diggles would have to move over 1.
Okay. No worries, because I wasn't going to attack anyway. Because instead, I'm going to spend a key point
To get funky?
Well, funky enough.
I would like to
let's
spend
see.
the key point to bring the sexy back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I'll spend 1 key point to take do patient defense, which will give me the dot as a bonus action. So basically, it's going to be. So I'm just dodging.
Okay,
So that's
Alright.
going to be my turn.
very good. At the end of your turn,
Mm-hmm.
let's see. The spawn of Narlathotep will make a tentacle attack at Will Diggles.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hold, Willy Dilly, hold.
21 hits.
What is? Oh my God! Why does he bother to take shield? Yeah, 21 hits. His AC is 12.
Will Diggles takes 36 bludgeoning damage.
That's a bonk and a half right there.
And he needs to succeed on a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or be stunned until the spawn of Narlathotep's next turn.
All right. This one is for the
money.
that effect. 10. Nope. He's stunned, and this is for the spell. Also nope. So
right.
Bumblebum dies. He's dead.
Bumblebum
And-
is gone.
Professor Wildiggles will probably shortly follow.
Professor Wildiggles is stunned. We will give him a... What's a good icon for stunned? There we go. All right. That will end Nair's turn. Next up is Brynjar, who is so far away.
Mhm.
You're so far away from me. You're so far away from me.
Give me just a second here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
Brynjar, you drunk? It's like playing with Richard Burton.
I am not, unfortunately. On her turn, you get a bonus action. Okay. Using a potion is that an action? I forgot what you have like special.
So using a potion is a bonus action. However, if it's a healing potion, you have the option to use your action, your whole action, to take the potion, and you'll gain the maximum benefit from whatever it is that you took.
Probably not necessary because of Beacon of Hope, though.
Right.
I wasn't gonna say that. I was kind of hoping, if you came to it, you would get there naturally. But
That's fair.
But sure.
I retract my statement.
Too late.
So I unfortunately, shoot. What do I
If
do
you
here?
administer a potion to somebody else, it is your action.
Mm-hmm.
So it's here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can't even get to Victor either.
Don't worry about Victor. It's fine. Sorry.
I figured Pyre had something up her sleeve that could help. So I'm going to use. Yeah, I'll dash, and that'll get me back up here.
Okay.
And I am going to use my bonus action to use my potion of superior healing. And that'll get me, you said 20?
That is
Okay,
the maximum, yes.
So hang on. You used your action to dash. So
And
if you're taking your potion as a bonus action, then you roll it like normal. You only get max healing.
Not with Beacon of Hope.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
I just mentioned that.
Yeah, I was hoping he
So-
would have forgotten again.
No.
I was hoping he
and
would forget
that's-
so bad that I forgot.
And so that's 20 HP?
Yes.
And that will end my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, let's see. 1, 2. The spawn of Narlathotep chooses to once again bang on Wildiggle with his massive tentacle.
Well, he does get advantage since he's attacking a stunned target.
He does get
Mhm.
advantage.
The big ones love banging Wildiggles.
Wow. Jesus.
Hey,
I
a
was hoping
31
that would-
just
I was
barely hits.
Yeah, so with a 31, Wildiggles is going to take 31 bludgeoning.
Wildiggle's also down.
Wildiggles
Ow.
is down. Good luck, or good news is he's not concentrating on anything. Let's see. All right. And that will be the end of Brynjar's turn.
Well, so his attack is going to provoke my reaction for Sentinel.
Did he just activate your trap card?
Yes.
Okay.
So that will allow me to make an attack, which will fail.
Oh man.
Yeah, doesn't hit him. In
If I
fact,
could roll something higher than a 5
I think
or
you're
6. for
I
my
think you're
attack.
so shocked by the amount of violence inflicted upon poor Professor Wildiggles that you just kind of, impotently kind of twirl your halberd around in front of you, not really sure anymore what's going on.
There's probably a dramatic moment where Professor Wildiggle's glasses fly off and hit the ground and break.
Like in slow-mo.
Yes.
And I would assume Brynjar looked totally whiffed on Arthotep, and Brynjar probably looks in Nair and says, I swear this never happens. All right.
Uh-huh.
Next up then is Taj.
All right, Taj is gonna run up here. He's going to throw some more stars at this guy. Throw stars use, take off boomstick, and star missile. This is 22 force on Little Tep.
All right, Little Tep takes 22 points of force damage.
And then Little Tep gets the barrage. Bang bang.
Force
think
Ballista 17 does not, but the 26 does for 16 points of
I'll take
force
it.
damage.
Action, bonus action, movement. That's it.
All right. Next up then is Pyre.
All right, let me just confirm the aura of this. 60 foot and a 30-foot radius. Just gonna do a circle. What numbers are we working with? All right, everyone except Will Diggles. She will get to Will Diggles, she promises, in a moment. So, just going to set this to linger. She's going to move on up here. And she's going to use 5 charges from the Staff of Healing, which I assume is what she's holding in her other hand. And
That would explain why she's not using a shield.
Yeah, there you go. That would make sense. So, life domain. So we're going to do mass cure wounds, but just give me a second because it's more complicated than that.
Yep. All sorts of bonuses. It rolls the maximum.
Yep,
all sorts
it's
of fun.
24, 34, 36 healing to Bryn, Nair, Taj, herself, and Victor. So 34 healing damage.
Healing damage.
34. 34 then to everybody. Okay.
Yeah, 34 healing.
Healing
To
damage is what...
Healing damage, yeah.
Healing
Yeah,
That's
is what
right.
you said. Healing damage.
I mean,
Yeah,
if we were undead, it would damage us. Yeah.
And then
Hey.
she's going to quaff a potion, for funsies.
For funsies.
Don't have it and not use it. She'll do a potion of greater. That is 44 plus 4. That is 20 HP. So, bump, making us work for it. So, that's it. She promises to heal Will Diggles as long as he doesn't die immediately.
Does she want to do anything with the spiritual weapon?
She used her
she
bonus
can.
action.
Yeah,
first.
that's
So,
right.
yep.
Yeah. All right.
End turn.
We're at the start
well.
now of round 4. I need Professor Wildiggles to give me a death saving throw.
Roll a 20.
Let's
Was he
go.
in the Beacon of Hope when she casted it, or did he already fuck off before that?
He was
He
down
might have.
here. He ran up here like after the fight started, and she'd already done. I think Beacon of Hope is what she did first turn.
Okay, good. All right, then you would have advantage then.
All right. I'll take that on faith. All right. 15. 1 successful death save.
Oh,
It'd be
God.
funny if he got a nat 20, then got up, and then was still stunned this turn because the spawn punched him.
He might
Mhm.
die because we got
He
some
might
shit
die.
coming.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. It's good news, at least for the meantime, because he's no longer stunned, but he's just incapacitated. All right, so
Yeah.
that will end Professor Wildiggle's turn. Next up is our friend Little Tep.
I think this might be a toxic friend. This might be one of those friends you cut out of your life.
Frenemy.
So let's see, Little Tep. Little Tep is going to make 3 tentacle attacks and 3 claw attacks.
Oh gosh.
That's what he gets to do when he doesn't use that psychic wave. He makes 3 attacks with his tentacles
yeah.
and 3 attacks with his claws. So he's
Okay.
going to attempt to hit Brynjar with his tentacles.
Is it weird that I miss Noroko?
It is a little weird. Please don't fetishize Noroko. Please don't fetishize Diabolith. All right.
That's it. Next week I'm doing sexy Noroko art,
So here
and you
come
can't stop me.
here come the 3 attacks at Brynjar. 28
Hey.
hits, 20 hits, 27 hits. Brynjar, this is going to be a lot of damage. We're looking at. Hang on here. What is this?
I'm not surprised.
Ring a ding ding.
Each one of those is 66 plus 10.
Dude.
So that's going to be 27.
Each one of those is an
24.
oof, owie, my bones.
So hang on here. Let me do the math on that. Give me a second here.
Tyler's
Let me-
calling out. That's nothing. He can take way more than that.
Let me consult Professor Google's.
He can.
So that's 75 points of damage.
Is it? Feels
Yep.
like I think it's more than that because it's 25, 25, 25. It's only there's 124.
Oh wait, no, I did the math on that wrong. Hang on.
27, 24, and 29.
I think it's
27
80, right?
plus
80.
24
81.
plus
81. There you go.
29. It's 80. 80 even.
80. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, and that lines up 9 because the 7 plus 4 is 11, and then
Mhm.
plus 9, yeah, it's 80. So
Mhm.
Brynjar, you take 80 points of damage, and I need you to make 3 DC Constitution saving throws, or be stunned until the end of our friend's next turn.
I can help you with one.
Wow, Brynjar's just like, eat it, DM. I am Brynjar of the Hill People. All right. Next up,
There was more of a whimper in.
next up are the 3 claw attacks at Nair.
Which again, since he is dodging, these would be at disadvantage.
This would be at disadvantage. Good thing he's only got a plus 17 to hit.
Yeah. All right. Okay. All right.
So disadvantage. Oh, that's good though, because you evaded
Yeah.
a crit.
Mm-hmm.
So all 3 of those hit with disadvantage.
That's fine. Yeah. Okay.
That's going to be not as much as what Brynjar took.
Hold on. What's the range?
Right.
That's 11.
I might be able to make one of those miss. Is your AC good?
So the range
My
on this
AC is 19.
is 15 feet.
Oh. No, I mean my range for my.
Okay.
I was measuring for my ability. He's just in range, and use it while you got it. Yeah, I'm gonna, since I'm up and my turn passed, I have my reaction back. I'm gonna try to, for that first one, use a cutting words.
Okay.
Oh, that's not actually that much damage. Never mind.
That's baby numbers.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
Just, it's just 24.
I thought that was Brynjar level damage.
No, it's just 24 points of damage. He'll barely be below 100.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
that will end our friend's turn. Next up is Victor Cervantes.
Ugh, Victor Cervantes is going
Flying
through it today.
Pride of España.
You don't feel so proud right now. I'm gonna use half of my movement to get up.
All right.
Let's see.
Or Air España. Flying
yeah,
Pride
with
of Air España, not España.
Yep. Damn. I don't have the range for the spell I wanted to use.
Damn.
Damn.
That's all right. Oh, I can improvise. From here, I think I could still hit him with... We'll go ahead and try Hold Monster again.
Okay.
Use a...
That's a wisdom saving throw, I think.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and post it. It is, yeah, Wisdom save. DC 19.
DC 19. Very good. He got a 30.
Yeah. Even if I rolled maximum,
Yeah,
wouldn't be
he
any
had
good.
he had a pretty high wisdom save. He's got like a plus 13 on his wisdom save.
I rolled a 17 as well.
All right. He
Yep.
is not affected by your Hold Monster. Victor, you've never seen the like of such a creature. It refuses to
it's probably
succumb
for the
to your
best.
power, to your bardly ways.
Infuriating. Let me see. Is Brynjar's within 60 feet of me. Yeah, I will use one of my last bardic inspirations. I will inspire Brynjar.
How do you
Even if Victor falls, Brynjar will carry on the torch, and I'll use some movement to move back a little bit on the off chance I can avoid something. That's it.
All right. Sorry, I had to get some pretzels. I just wanted a couple of pretzels, and that made the boy run across the house into the room and jump up on the computer desk again. Sorry, Bubba.
You didn't
can't
like
have
pretzels, huh?
Well, I don't let him eat human food.
That's a good rule.
Just on general principle. Oh, I put him on the ground. He did not like that. Ooh,
Get him, Linus.
He got feisty. He started fighting my hand. He started boxing me.
Get him, Linus.
At the end of Victor Cervantes' turn, the spawn of Narlathotep will begin howling from every orifice on his exceedingly gargantuan body. 1,000 mouths all singing out in horrible, terrifying unison. Every creature, except Will Diggles, who is currently down. Actually, Will Diggles would just fail this automatically.
Yeah, depending on the wording of the ability, yeah.
This is a DC 23 Wisdom saving throw.
They still get those strength and dex. They fail automatically, but
even if
wisdom.
he's incapacitated.
Yeah, because it's your brain.
And because of Beacon of Hope, we get advantage on wisdom saving throws.
Yes, you do.
Yep.
Girl is keeping us alive.
This is Taj, not Pyre. Taj, Brynjar, Nair, and Will Diggles. DC 23 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Oof.
Watch
Even
this.
with advantage, I only have a +2 to
made
wisdom,
it.
so I will not get it no matter what.
You have inspiration.
You have inspiration.
That's true.
Oh, and one more for Will Diggles. That's 20. Not quite enough.
I will use my. We'll use your inspiration.
And that's what a D12.
Yeah, roll a D12.
Yeah, it's a D12. Come on.
Use it right away if you need it.
Oh my god! All right.
No.
I will reaction. I'll flash a genius U to give you a +5 to your roll, and
I think you've rolled for inspiration a 1 and a 2.
Yeah, no, this is great. The dice hate me during this encounter.
All right, so I fail your save.
I feel like you pissed off God or something.
All right.
So what's the effect for failure?
Yeah.
So I fail.
Hang on. I thought you were rolling something else for Brynjar.
Oh, no, he gets just a flat 5.
All right, so 11 plus 5 is 16, 17, 18.
Well,
so he fails.
He's got the 20 because of the Beacon of Hope.
Oh, 22 plus 5, 27. So,
yes,
okay, so he does pass. So, if you succeeded on the roll, you only take half this damage.
Okay.
If you failed the roll, you take the full 26. Also, if you failed the roll, you are prone.
I
All
fell.
right, that is a failed death saving throw for the professor.
Oof.
Let me adjust his token.
Here, I got it. I remember this is how Cal went out, getting incapacitated
Yeah, the chip damage.
right
It was-
next to
it was-
something that could do AOE damage.
Yep, the Afridi.
To be
Was
fair, Professor did everything he could. The thing teleported up to him and just walloped him twice.
Remember that time when you guys were liberating Laranasa from the hobgoblins and Roland
Yep.
ran up into the throne room all the way across away from the party and just
Yep.
got surrounded by hobgoblins who immediately cut him down?
Oh yeah.
Oh, those are good
And then-
times.
And then Ceres is like, "What are you doing? Get up!" Like, okay.
I think he died, and Ceres actually combat revivified him.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
All right, so that was the end of Victor's turn. Next up is Nair.
Okay, question for the DM. These things, these little awning things, I can run underneath these things, right? Or are they kind of like?
You can, but because of the size and power of this creature, it's not going to give you any cover or anything.
Oh, I'm not talking about cover. I was just wanting to make sure if I can actually move through that.
Yeah,
stuff.
you can run underneath it. Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, so we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
And I apologize for just assuming you were trying to game the map or something.
35, 40. Oh, no. It's all right. I was just making sure I can get over here. And let's see. So I'm going to start doing some whacking on this guy. So let's go ahead on, let's see. So since I have advantage on these attacks, thanks, Brynjar. I'm going to go ahead and let's see what we got to do.
Wait, didn't Brynjar incapacitated?
No, Brynjar's up.
Oh, okay.
Thankfully.
Yeah, he's up
For now.
for now. Right.
If Brynjar
his
goes
first
down,
attack-
then there's going to be a lot of rage
Then,
dropping
yeah.
on this map.
Okay, so that's a 28.
28 does hit.
Okay. So got 6. Do another little swing on this skit thing. So with also advantage. That's 25.
25 hits.
Okay. Which is
Light 'em
another
up.
8. Okay. And then I'm gonna spend another key point to do some flurry of blows on this thing. So let me go ahead and do some more monk shit. So we got 28 on
Let
that
me
one.
do some more monk shit.
Yep. All right.
That's all they
So,
get.
yeah. Okay, so 6, and then do another one here, and that's another 25. So that's 11. Okay. And then because I did that, I did the flurry of blows on that thing. Okay.
Brynjar,
so
how does it feel being across the field of battle from someone who's actually hitting this thing? Like again and again and again, almost at will.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it.
Especially as a guy who's a drunk too, who should not be able to hit any of this. All right, so okay, so since I did flurry of blows, I'm going to get disengaged for free and get an extra 10 feet of movement. So let's see.
Stop it.
Oh
So we got. So let's see. So I did 40. So you got 45, 50, 55, 60, 65.
Just gonna do a full lap
70,
around him.
and 75 over here. So yeah, and that will go ahead
Oh
in
my
god.
All right. He can't do anything against you. Does that end your turn?
That does end my turn. Yes.
All right.
Oh, that is cruel.
So the bad news is he can't do anything to you.
Mm-hmm.
The good
Yep.
news is that he can do things to your friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I think he is going to make a tentacle attack with his main big boy head tentacle on Taj.
Oh,
Did I move
God.
too
I'm
far
prone.
away? Yeah, I did. Damn.
This will be at normal.
At advantage, I'm prone.
Oh,
Or is it technically a reach attack?
It is a reach attack. You are within his reach. His reach is 30 feet.
All right,
with the
then.
tentacle.
Then it's advantage.
Oh, yeah. 36 hits, I think.
I'll take the 36. Wow, 2 19s.
That is 30 bludgeoning. And I need you to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or be stunned until the end of our friend's next turn.
I'm good.
All right. Next up then is Brynjar. How you feeling over there, Brynjar?
I might just go take a nap. Well, So, anyways,
Well, they're not short nap.
Now you did you dirty.
let's see here. Is there anything that can get advantage?
You could try to knock him prone.
Yeah, I could attempt that.
Oh, please try that.
I don't think it's going to do much for me here. I'm looking to see if I have an attack set up. I do. All right. I am going to start swinging. Oops, I didn't mean to make that. Sure. So the 21.
21 hits.
Yeah. Let's try a trip attack.
Brynjar's not
See how
used
that
to
goes.
this. All right, so 5 extra damage, and this is going to. What's your maneuver DC?
19.
It's large or smaller.
19.
Oh,
Oh,
he's too big.
Yeah, it
Oh.
doesn't work on him. I'll give
it
you
still
the
gets
extra
damage though.
I'll give you the extra damage though because I'm not a complete asshole.
Okay. Hunter's Mark as well.
All right, that's I think your bonus action.
No, doesn't it just do flat extra damage because he's?
It's concentration to keep. So if you've had it, you need to keep con saves for it.
That's what I've been rolling, hasn't it?
Casting time, 1 bonus action.
Oh well,
No,
if he
I
had
get it.
cast it before and he's been keeping the con save, he's good. Shut the fuck up.
That's what I've been doing with my con saves, right?
All right, so let me put the little target on him.
Because I casted Hunter's Mark
It's
quite a
there.
while ago.
It's there
Right.
up in the upper. I'm going to move Professor Wildiggles up 5 feet just so everybody can see that. He is Hunter's marked.
Okay. I will make another attack.
32 hits.
And then here's Hunter's Mark. And I will make my last attack.
23 hits. So minus 18.
And I am going to use my second wind, which...
Don't forget your second wind.
It's just going to be 10 plus my fighter level, which is 11.
Oh right.
So
21
20.
points of damage healed. Well, wait a minute. Does that cost your bonus action?
No, he just does it. I think second wind is
no,
not-
it's my bonus action.
Okay,
Oh,
then,
it is.
Then you already took your bonus action.
On what?
You used your bonus action to do the Hunter's Mark.
He's
Hunter's
headed
Mark
out.
has been casted since last session.
Yeah, so he's already casted Hunter's Mark.
Oh, did
beforehand.
you have
That's what he
one
was
cast
concentrating on.
already?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Yeah, you can use. Then you would have your. You would have your bonus action.
Alrighty. That will end my turn.
What did you use your bonus action for? Oh, to do.
So
never
he'll
mind.
put
Yeah,
my
yeah.
second win.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. That'll end Brynjar's turn. At the end of Brynjar's turn, let's see. What are my options? Oh, my options are none. Okay. Next up is Taj.
All right, gonna spend half my movement to get up.
All right, Taj, if it makes you feel any better, this thing's looking bad.
Good. I'm gonna take the kill then.
Bernyard just spent a lot of time carving this thing up when he finally decided he was going to get serious about hitting it.
Well, I stopped using Great Weapon Master and just used my normal attack. That's
Well,
also
Oh,
why I
man, you
wasn't
know it's
doing,
bad
like,
when he does
20
that.
Yeah, and that's why I wasn't doing like 20 something damage per his. Otherwise,
I wasn't
don't
going to
hit
point it out. I wasn't going to point out your performance issues.
Well, he would have missed, I think, all 3 times.
In
Well,
my head, I was
I can almost guarantee it. I've just been rolling like shit. So
in my head, I was just
Yeah,
hearing,
doesn't
more
work out.
dots, hit it like you mean it.
Mm-hmm.
that
Let's
32
see.
I rolled would have hit maybe, but the 23 minus what is it -5 for Great Weapon Master?
Mhm.
Yeah, I would have missed everything except for that one attack.
Yeah, this thing has a
Still,
really
you're
high
using it
AC.
judiciously, which is the right way to use it.
You're being smart about your attacks, Brynjar. Good show. You're a thinking man's fighter.
Let's see. His turn doesn't come up for a little bit, so I don't know if haste would be the right call here. Fireball will do probably 30 or so on a dex save. Wall of Fire will probably also do 30, but would need multiple turns to really kick in, which we might not have. I am going to... Let's just do the Star Missile.
I
It's
also
so...
haven't used my action surge yet.
Oh, you gotta pull. I'm working on getting over there to help you, I guess. I didn't realize that I was gonna be the melee guy. So, I'm going to... I can do 30 damage, or I can give you advantage.
What I'm hearing from Taj is fine. I'll come down there and carry.
I seriously am. I'm actually going to hop on down here, as long as it's not making me prone. And then dash to get... this is 35, 45... 45 here? 45 here. Okay, so... You need to be over there. Can you get over there? You can
Unless
get over
I end
there.
up prone, I should be fine.
Well, don't go prone then.
I don't have a choice in the matter.
Okay.
All right.
This is good anyway. That's it. End turn.
Next up is Pyre.
Alright, Pyre is going to hop over here. Line, circle, linger. Does Mass Cure Wounds need to see everybody? Just let me just confirm that before I fire it off. I don't think you need to. 6 creatures centered on the point. Cool. Alright, so it's going to be Nair, Wildiggles, Taj, Bernyar herself are all going to take some healing damage here.
Get the healing damage ready.
I'm not going to use her last charge of her staff because it might dust it, so I'm just going to use a 5th level slot.
Fire the wave motion Bacta.
She still got Beacon, so that's not 15. It is 24, 34, 36. So 36 healing damage to everybody. That
Hey,
isn't
the Professor
little
lives.
Pep.
Everybody except Victor.
Except
That's
little
right.
Pep. Yes, and Victor. Sorry, Victor.
That's all right.
As long as you're not getting hit back there, then fine. Then hooray.
That's the way I see it too.
Yeah. All right, so that is action. Spiritual weapon is too far away for a bonus action attack. What are you doing? Stop fucking with that. Oh, are you eating your bone? Okay, sorry.
Brynjar
My
feels
dog.
like Popeye right now, probably.
Yeah.
Like Popeye just ate some spinach.
Mm-hmm. I was
He's
tempted to
definitely
cast.
feeling a lot better.
I was tempted to cast haste, but there was no way. Bonus action. Yeah, it might be another chug. Just one, a lower level one. So 2d4 plus 2, that is 10. So she heals for 10, and that's it. End turn.
All right.
I gotta get this girl a damn shield.
Next up, we're at the start of round 5. Professor Wildiggles, you are no longer incapacitated. You are currently prone. Would you like to spend half your movement to get up?
Disintegrate
Yes.
him.
Play dead.
I'm still trying to see like the spells that he took, trying to figure out what the best one for this situation is. I know the one I would cast, but I'm not.
But you're not Wildiggles.
I didn't make this character. I feel like the best one would probably just be Thunderstep. That way you can get out of dodge and get some damage in.
He's just gonna teleport after him and kill him.
Yeah, but we're gonna make him do it.
I guess it's one less attack to everybody.
You don't
you know what?
You don't know what the spawn of Narlathotep will do.
You don't know his deal.
That's
his
true.
story.
You know what? If Marbaka wanted to make decisions for Professor, he should have been here. We're gonna use.
You can't understand the alien thinking of this avatar of a cosmic god.
To be fair, Will Diggles would run away. He would do that.
That's true. But today I'm in the driver's seat, so we're using his highest level spell, Illusory Dragon.
Yeah, there we go.
I summon
Holy
Blue
shit.
Eyes White Dragon in face-up attack mode.
Okay.
Now you're fucked.
What the hell?
It's just a fucking dragon. Okay.
It's a dragon, and every turn, you can use your bonus action to make it breathe fire on someone.
Okay, hang on.
Yes, do it. It's an int save for fire for damage.
Hang on. I've got something.
It's
I've got something up my sleeve.
It's also a whiz save for frightened.
Yep.
Not sure.
So we'll
tap
let George do his thing, and then we'll tackle it in order, I guess.
Yeah. Give me a minute, because I'm trying to do something cool
Yeah.
Okay.
that I think everybody will enjoy. If y'all just get off my nuts for 1 minute.
Oh, we're just bantering.
All right.
Just banter.
Imagine the professor picks up his broken glasses, bloody and bruised, and reaches deep inside him. And he's like, all right, this one, we're not going to find the solution in the books. We're leaving nothing on the table. And he pulls out his biggest spell.
Whoa, easy.
That's right.
All right. So. All right.
Where does the illusion go? That's the question. It's huge size, so it has to go somewhere.
Well, hang on. We'll decide that in due time.
Your dog is going crazy on that bone.
Yeah. She's got one of those big comically large bones that she's been working on for the past couple weeks. And she's getting some fucking progress in today.
That's funny.
Yeah, she loves it. She was also fucking with the trash earlier. While I was messing
I'm always
with her.
nervous about getting my dog a large bone, just because I'm like paranoid he's going to swallow a piece of it that he can't pass.
Yeah, I'm worried about that sometimes, but she tends to not really touch it unless I'm hanging out with her. So
That's
maybe
good.
it's
You
just
gotta
puppy
keep,
brain.
I mean, they say if you're supposed to supervise them.
There you go.
The problem is whenever I give my dog a treat, he's like, "Yes, thank you. I'm gonna go enjoy this in the other room." And he runs off to go eat his snack.
Yeah, I get that.
You eat this in peace.
hmm
Yeah, when he was little, he would get mad if you were trying to be around him while he was eating his treats.
Defensive eating.
That's right. I'm talking about you, you little fuzzball.
Funny when they know that you're talking about him.
I look at him and he starts wagging his tail while he's lying down.
Mm-hmm.
He knows what I'm talking about. Such a good boy.
I like cats. Just throw some food down every once in a while. They take care of themselves.
There's more to it than that, Lockwood. You know, you've got
What you're describing is called negligence.
You've got to pay attention to them. You've got to care about their social needs, you animal.
Oh,
Starve them of attention.
There you go. There's your.
it's the luck dragon.
There's your illusory dragon.
There's a dragon, all right.
All right, can we set
That
it
is cool.
here? That way I can hopefully get it to do its thing without hitting friendly fire. Yeah.
Succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become frightened of it for 1 minute.
Any of your enemies specifically. So.
So,
Oh, enemies. There you go.
my mother
Well,
would
the
like to
cult-
point out, she has texted me and says that Linus knows when you're talking about him too. He just doesn't give a shit. That there's kind of truth. in
That's-
that. Okay.
that tracks with most cats.
Wisdom saving throw. What is your spell save DC? 19?
The professor's is 19.
That's actually pretty good.
That's pretty good. Get
They
it.
don't call him the professor for nothing.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Not good enough.
The spawn of yes, the cosmic alien god is not phased by your manifestation of Falcor.
That's only the action though. To cast the spell as a bonus action, he can move the illusion and make it blast out if it's breath attack.
All right.
So I guess you create it. You choose a damage type when we create it. So I know we've seen he's resistant to fire. He's immune to necrotic. I don't know if anyone's tried lightning. Let's go with acid. Nothing resists acid, right?
Oh,
Nothing
good
resists
gosh. You
Nothing
melt the
resists
building.
It's not real acid. It's illusory dragon.
Well, it still takes damage, though. I mean,
I guess, but the buildings can't take mental damage. Whatever.
Well,
Anyway,
Okay.
I will have it move. It could just move like in place. I don't really need to move it. I just need it to expel a six. I guess Professor will move back as a part of his movement, and then he'll do a 60-foot cone try and hit the spawn without hitting any civilians or allies.
I mean,
Just the same code that
I'm
you
pretty
did
sure that
before.
everyone here is already dead.
he's gonna
That
hit
isn't-
Nair or Taj probably.
Well, if I took cone, I could just aim it this way.
Yeah,
Then it should be good.
I put the cone down earlier. Hit the building.
Yeah.
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 That's
whoa,
the
whoa,
60-foot
whoa, whoa,
cone.
whoa, whoa! You're doing it from the wrong side of it. It's got to be here. Okay.
Well, either way, yeah, a 60-foot
Yeah.
cone that will hit just the spawn.
All right. So
So it must make an intelligence saving throw, DC 19.
You don't got no brain.
Damn.
dang.
Natural frickin' 20.
Dang.
All right, well, it takes half of this, 7d6 acid damage.
It'd be like 10.
18, darn it.
Ugh.
So it takes
Oh.
9.
Good
Will-
gosh.
Willie D is struggling.
That's his biggest spell, too.
all right.
Mhm.
Very good. Does that end Professor Wildiggle's turn?
Let me check if he has any much more movement. So he would have needed half, so he can move one more square, which I think he will do now that there's a little bit of less chance he'll be attacked. All right, that's it.
All right. Next up is. Hang on, Linus. I've got to get my spray bottle. Give me a sec. Okay. Don't be under there, Bubba. Don't be doing that. Okay. I say that, and then I reach down to him, and he starts boxing my hand out of anger again. All right.
Very
Next up
opinion-
is our friend.
I will point out that this appears to be a real dragon, unless he uses an action to investigate it.
He can do that. He can do that.
Yep.
You can do that. I think he should do that.
He
There's something
could,
fishy about the dragon.
but I'm gonna say since he just took acid damage from its breath, he's gonna assume it's real.
Mhm.
But he's not all that scared of it.
Oh yeah, yeah. You should whack the shit out of that dragon.
And as such, let's see. I think he's going to make 3 tentacle attacks and 3 claw attacks. I think he's going to make the tentacle attacks at Brynjar.
Can you?
He's more afraid of Brynjar than he is a dragon.
To be fair, Brynjar does more
I'm okay
damage
with
than the
that.
dragon.
Yeah,
okay
to
with
be
that.
fair, the dragon just did 9 points of acid damage to him. Brynjar has done considerably more.
I'm okay with being scarier than a dragon.
All right, so looking for 19, I think. Yeah, looking for 19 at
I don't think
normal.
that's going to be hard for you.
Ooh. Oh.
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 We should have upgraded that plate armor of yours.
Oh man.
To what?
Double plate.
Double.
To-
Yeah, double.
Yeah.
Full plate.
Double.
point?
Double.
Fuller plate.
Fuller.
Full.
I'm just made of metal.
Full
He's
house
just a
plate.
he's just a fridge at this point.
All right, so this is going to be a lot of damage. 29.
No.
Oh God.
Oh
38.
no.
Oh, that's a bonk.
Ooh.
Oh my god, all the bonks.
Ooh.
Brynjar's down.
Oh
So let's
gosh.
see. Let's see here. All right. So
Yeah, he's down.
29 plus 38 plus 36. That's 103 points of damage, Brynjar.
Yeah.
Brynjar is fallen by the mighty head tentacle. He goes down and appears to be dying. Now we have 3
Oh.
claw attacks at Taj.
Okay.
These don't hurt nearly as much.
No.
That's a hit. It's a miss.
It's a miss.
And that's a hit. It's a total of 23 points of damage.
Ooh, I'm on death's door. Basically dead now. Basically dead. Brynjar and I took so much damage. It's
Hang on.
probably.
Let me make some notes. Kill Taj next. All right. Next up is our good friend fighting from the back, Victor Cervantes.
Yes, now I have my full movement this turn. So I'm going to move. I'm going to fly up, let's say. Here should be good. And because I'm one more round of attacks will probably do it for me. I'm going to go ahead and burn my biggest spell as well. I'm just here to burn everyone's biggest spell slots, actually.
Do it.
So I'm going to cast an 8th level lightning bolt
Oh god grief.
across this line. That way I can avoid hitting anyone friendly.
So,
Let's just hit the professor. No.
So
Yeah.
back here, important to note, that's where your friends. Hang on here. Did I put her name down here? Blue, Hazel and Chunk, the elephant are. They're in that back section.
How tall is this thing?
Back there with the wagon. The arch itself is probably about 30 feet tall.
How tall is this guy?
Oh, this guy is considerably taller, probably closer to 40 feet.
Can I aim it upward?
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Yeah, I want to aim it up. That way the angle will hit above. All right, so that is a...
I just wanted to see if I told you that Hazel and Chunk were in the way, to see if you'd still hit them or not.
No, I would have hit the professor instead.
That's fair. All right. All right, so...
All right, the
let's
lightning
see.
bolt.
8 lightning bolts.
So it's 8d6 plus an additional 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 13d6.
I think this may be the highest level lightning bolt ever cast in one of our games.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cal was more of a fireball guy.
He really was.
Mhm.
That is 60 points of damage,
Good grief.
potentially. DC 19 dex save.
Dex save.
That's a fat fucking lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
DC 18,
19.
19.
Holy
to nine.
shit.
So
Bam.
the lightning
Fuck.
hits him, but it doesn't seem to do as much damage.
God damn it.
Oh crap.
Fucker just resist
Yeah,
everything.
Elemental damage. Yeah. You got
Yep.
resistance to it.
It seems to
Got
kind of hit his body and then just sort of disperse across it. It does look as if it caused him some pain because his the mouth on his giant head tentacle kind of cries out.
All right. So think that's probably going to be it. I'm going to use my bonus action to take a potion of greater healing,
All right.
heal myself 20 damage.
At the end of
Well,
Victor's.
I'd also like to move back 10 more feet.
All right. At the end of Victor's turn, the spawn of Narlathotep is going to bring its tentacle head down on Taj.
Uh-oh.
31 hits.
Yes.
You take 35 bludgeoning damage. And I need a DC. Woo!
Ask and you shall receive.
All right.
Not a point wasted.
You are not stunned. Very good. Oh, that reminds me. We didn't do saving throws for Brynjar earlier. Well, shit, that's on me. That's on me to remember. All right.
I kind of figured since I went down, I'd no longer be concentrating, but
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know.
It's like, no, do you take a failed death save from the damage?
Yeah, as
Right.
bad.
Well, no, he means the stun, right?
Oh.
To see if you were stunned. As bad as you're rolling tonight, I kind of just wanted to see it. All right. Taj, is your arrow on for some reason?
Yes, I do. It is for a reason, but it's not my turn, so I'm keeping quiet.
Okay.
And Brynjar is down, though.
All right. So
I know.
Yeah.
the spawn has hit you for 35 points of damage. That will end Victor Cervantes' turn. Next up is Nair.
Yeah. So I go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and Brynjar is down, right?
yes.
Brynjar is in fact down.
35, 40, 45, 50.
There you go.
Yeah, I was anticipating that thing early on. So let's go ahead and see what we can do. Hopefully, let's see. So, all right. So then all these attacks are going to be advantage again. Let's go with the old rinse and repeat method. So first off, he's going to hit. So with his quarterstaff. So that's a 28.
28 hits.
Okay. That's 8. Another attack. That's an 18.
18 does not hit.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna do another. Spend another key point to do some more monk shit. And let's see. So we're gonna do. A for flurry of blows. That's 25.
25 hits.
Okay.
We in the bazaar doing monk shit.
And then that's a 6. And then we're gonna do one more attack, and that's 29.
That hits.
And that is going to be another 9 points of damage. And then let's see. So that I move what? 50 points, 50 feet.
I don't know.
to get
You
over
tell
here?
us. I don't know. You tell us.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, I think I did. So that's going to give me. Let's see. So they're going to give me. So that's going to be those. And since because I've did 4 blows and just do a disengage for free, so I got 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. I'll go right there, and that's going to end my turn.
All right. Next up, Brynjar, who is currently prone and bleeding out. Give me a
And I
death.
get
I'm sorry. What?
I get advantage on this, right? On the death saving throw
I
from
think
Beacon of
thanks
Hope.
to Beacon of Hope, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's only gone and done it.
He's
So-
done.
Oh,
You are with a 20. That means you stabilize with 1 hit point.
And he's
So-
alive.
So put 1 hit point on yourself.
And it's the start of his turn.
Would you like to spend half your movement to get up?
Yeah.
All right.
So
Here.
yeah, that's
Yes.
20 feet of. I can't make that. Not
You don't-
spending half my
Oh.
movement to get up.
mm-hmm.
That's okay. Let me think.
How bad is this thing looking?
It looks pretty bad.
Bryn-
I mean,
I
compared to how it looked at the start of the fight, it looks like Brynjar and Nair and the the Fairy Dragon and Taj have been blasting it pretty good.
Bryn, I think you should just send it.
15. I'm going to use bait and switch on Tajwala if he permits me to do so.
I do.
Okay. So I'll be there. Oh, let me remove this.
Brynjar, could you quit chewing on your chew toy?
Sorry.
He just gets excited when it's
stressed.
his turn.
I'm stressed.
Super stressful.
Let's see here.
Oh, and I get your superiority die in AC.
I get to choose, and I'm choosing myself.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I needed a little bit more than you do at the moment.
I was like, yay!
Wow.
It's fine.
Finally, I can get my AC over 30.
Super.
Well,
Oh,
never
gosh.
mind. Keep that one.
It's 28. Well, yeah. He's got 20 AC.
What was that 1d10 for?
It's the superiority, right?
Bait and switch. Yes.
Oh, okay.
So I now have 20 AC. And I'm going to start attacking.
Okay, I'm just gonna mute myself.
32
Ooh, there we go.
hits.
And let's see.
Send it.
Going to. Just a second. All right. Do menacing. So when I hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend one superiority die to attempt to frighten the target.
What is
Yeah, the superior-
what is your maneuver saving throw?
19.
He is not afeared. But
But I
yeah.
still get to a.
yeah, go ahead and roll your damage, your extra. All right.
And we'll go ahead and continue the attack.
So 31 hits. Brynjar, how do you kill the spawn of Narla Thotep, which only had 8 hit points left?
Yeah,
Nice.
finally. God damn.
On a turn where you had 0 hit points to start with.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So he's.
Listen, that's kind of boss.
That is
Yeah.
amazing.
To
Yeah.
come back up with 1 hit point and then put the bad guy down?
I didn't
Yep.
hear no bell.
He does
So
explode
he-
when he dies, though.
So he takes a 3 thunderous strikes and is just pummeled into the ground. And he lay there a while, and everybody thinks the worst. And then he just stands up, kind of spits a bunch of blood out of his mouth, and with a yell, he starts carving away at the guy,
At the guy.
at the thing, the
All right.
spawn.
The guy with thing.
Brynjar starts hacking away at the rapidly
Just-
disintegrating body
Screaming.
of the spawn of Narla Thotep. Much like demons, Taj, which when they are killed on the material plane, they just sort of start discombobulating into black goo.
Yeah, them outsiders.
That's kind of what this thing's doing as well. And it's making a big mess because Brynjar is splattering this shit everywhere.
And he's just screaming and continuing to hack at the goo.
This is good. This is healing.
Fortunately, there aren't anybody around. There's anybody around to see it because the people that were in the square earlier, remember all the guards, and we had talked about there was a couple of looked like a brother and sister kids that were trying to get down the stairs, and some
No,
other
that-
people that were trying to get over here that were caught up in this thing's massive AOE attacks that just got cut down like ripe wheat in the prime of life.
Mhm.
So there's a lot of dead civilians around here too.
Dead guards, yeah, as well.
We don't have a lot. So hold on. Is anyone dying right now? Is Will Diggle
No,
dying?
Professor's up. Professor's on his feet.
Okay. I'm I'm going to assume that this is what Pyre would do. There's like 2 kids, like brothers and sisters over here. I think any character Kelsey ever makes would revivify those kids if possible.
Counterspell.
You got it. You got it. She'll have to go buy a couple more diamonds, but I think that's something she.
Hang
would
on.
do.
How long does Revivify take to
It's
cast?
got 1 minute, so it's been 5 turns, I think, since it's been 5 turns since they got brain bombed.
Oh, it's instantaneous. Okay.
Yes, it is instant. So
All right. So yeah.
so she can't be healing all the guards, but she can at least save the 2 kids.
She does, in fact, save the 2 kids who get up and are very confused, and they just sort of run home off in this direction. They seem a little frightened, but they don't seem.
They don't seem to recall what happened. Like, oh my god, I died.
No, they don't recall any of that. They just,
Okay.
Phew. They were only mostly dead.
Yeah, they're not ungrateful. They're just they don't know what the hell's really going on.
Yes, no, go to parents. That's fine. Yep, Pyre would go home. Run to your home. It's not safe here.
All right.
Perfect.
So with that, we will end tonight's session and figure out next steps next session, because some of you are pretty worn down, pretty beaten up. I think a lot of you are beaten up.
Brynjar has 1 whole hit point.
Yeah. That's all you need.
That's all he needs.
That's the last one. It's the one that matters.
Pretty much, yeah. You just pull like speaking of taking it back down to wrestling, you pull like that whole all the wrestlers down, and all of a sudden he gets back up and just defeats that,
There you go. He
Win-
kicked
win.
out. Brynjar kicked out of it.
Brynjar's gotten up and is like, I did more with that 1 hit point than some men do in their whole lives.
There you go.
All
The other
right.
161, that's just set dressing.
Yeah.
So
Brynjar when he
we will-
rolls the natural 20 there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Right.
So we will figure out the rest of it next session. Also,
Okay.
because you did just defeat a dire avatar of an eldritch god, everybody gets to level up.
Yeah. Level 16.
Ooh.
Fuck yeah.
So more monk shit.
More monk.
I feel like it would be unethical for me to tell Will Diggles what spell he's taking, so I'll let Marbaka decide
Yeah,
that.
just let Marbach.
Okay.
That.
Yeah.
All right. So,
All right.
Good game. Hope you guys had fun.
Oh yeah.
Good game.
Mhm.
That was lots of fun.
Yep.
Did it get a little dicey there?
A
Yeah.
little bit.
A little
Yes,
bit.
there were many
yeah.
dice hurled at us.
Yeah.
No,
Also a fucking guy.
that's part of my new philosophy. I want to make you. I want you to win, but if you get bloody in the process, hey,
Yeah.
that's not my fault.
There you go. Good. That's good.
All right,
That was
we
good.
will
Yeah,
pick up
Brynjar
there.
hit the ground, so that was an intense one.
We will pick up
Oh,
there next week. And if you have any questions this week, just give me a holler.
Sounds
All right.
good.
No
All
worries.
right.
Okay.
Say good night to
Thanks
everybody.
again. Good night,
Good night.
everybody.
Chat.
Good night.
All right.